Sabri.
All right, Aditya, stay on with us. We're tracking now information very closely from developments that are taking place in Spain. In breaking updates that we're tracking, investigators are probing Spain's deadly train crash, and they say a damaged rail joint at the site created a widening gap between the tracks, which is believed to have caused the high-speed train to derail. The default worsened. In fact, the fault worsened, I beg your pardon, over time as the trains continued to pass through the sections. 41 people were killed in the accident, in fact, prompting a period of national mourning in what is being described as Spain's worst railway disaster in recent years. My colleague Aditya Vadhavan continues to be with us on the broadcast. Aditya, now information, of course, coming up as far as investigators probing this deadly train crash is concerned. The death toll, of course, presently is at 41, and they're saying that there was a damaged rail joint, which is essentially what led to this devastating train accident. What more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely, Sabri. It's the a damaged rail point joint has been found at the side of the train crash in Spain, and this was the official death toll in the Spain train accident has now rose to 41. After the Spanish Transport Minister Oscar Pepiuent Santiago said that another corpse had been discovered when a train lifted a damaged carriage. Officials have repeatedly warned that death count may rise, with emergency workers still probing for bodies, among what Andalusian regional President Juama Morena called a twisted mass of metal. So definitely, the crash took place on Sunday when the tail end of a train carrying 289 passengers on the route from Malaga to capital Madrid went off the rails. It slammed into an incoming train traveling from Madrid to Huelva and another southern Spanish city, according to rail operator Ades. The head of the second train, which was carrying nearly 200 passengers, took the brunt of the impact. The collision knocked its first two carriages off the track and sent them plummeting down a 4-meter slope. Savri.
Okay, all right. Aditya, stay on with us. We're tracking more information as far as this case is concerned. Emergency teams in Spain are using cranes to reach the worst hit train coaches after a deadly high-speed train crash that has killed at least 41 people. The accident happened near Ademuz in Cordoba province and is the first fatal crash on Spain's high-speed rail network. Investigators are checking a faulty rail joint as a possible reason for the incident that has unfolded, while several people are still missing and rescue work continues. Aditya, of course, work is in progress as far as removing the debris is concerned. Emergency services are using cranes right now as we speak, and the fact of the matter, as we understand it, is that there are certain people who are still missing as rescue work continues. What's the information there?
Well, absolutely. Search operation is on, to discover the missing people. It is not known whether all of them are dead or some are injured. The search operation is going on. The idea of the Spanish authorities is to save as many lives as possible, because, it is a very, very crucial, very, very horrific accident that has come to light from them. So indeed, at this juncture, all the investigation is on, and it needs to be seen by when would all the missing passengers would be found by the Spanish authorities.
Okay, all right. Aditya, thank you for sharing all those details. Moving on to some news that we're tracking as far as Russia and Ukraine is concerned. Well,